Hey guys, Alex here with my TNA Destination X 2012 pay-per-view review. Oh my god. Color me shocked, or whatever this was TNA's best pay-per-view in years. In years. This pay-per-view from top to bottom was good. Everything was good. Even the parts I didn't like were okay and worked. I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm just going to get right into it. First match was the last chance qualifier between Rubix, a.k.a. Jigsaw from Chikara fame, Mason Andrews, a.k.a. Scorpio Sky from PWG fame, Lars Only, a.k.a. Johnny Yuma from PWG, and Dakota Darsow, who I don't care about. This match was pretty good. Solid X Division opener, typical, high-flying, fast-paced, really fun. Jigsaw, or Rubix, got over crazy and the crowd was going nuts for him, so TNA, you better sign him as long as you just don't keep him away from Chikara. Even then I probably understand, but really great, a lot of fun. Lars Only, aka Johnny Yuma, looked a lot better tonight, a lot better than his Impact match, so I'm glad that he fixed the bugs, I guess, and whatever. Darsow I just didn't care about. Mason Andrews actually got the win here. I'm very happy he got the win because I would like to see him and Joey Ryan in TNA. I think they both would work very well, but very nice. Then they had the match right away with Kash versus Mason Andrews. This worked because Mason Andrews was telling that he was hurt from the match before, so it was worn out, so Kash worked most of the match, and, typical heel actions, played with the crowd a lot. And he did, like, a really funny thing where he flipped the crowd. It was pretty funny, made me laugh. It was alright, pretty decent. Mason Andrews got the roll-up win, which worked a lot, so good match. I'll give the opening match 3 stars, and I'll give this match 2.5. Then we had Douglas Wings versus Kenny King. Pretty good technical wrestling match. I haven't really seen Kenny King in a lot of technical wrestling matches usually, but he held his own here. A lot of fun stuff here. Had his high spots and everything, like you would figure. But really enjoyable, actually. So I'll give that 3 stars. Nothing too spectacular, but really entertaining from top to bottom. Then we had Sonjay Dutt versus Rashad Carmine. I'm just going to call him Carmine. Me and my friends were just calling him Black Jesus for whatever, and we were just having fun with him. He was actually pretty impressive here. He worked pretty nice as a heel, got the crowd against him. Sonjay looked really good here. I think everyone's going to be talking about the finish, though. Sonjay did a double moonsault, or not a double moonsault, moonsault double stomp, and landed right on Carmen's groin. And just that made me and my friends laugh for like about 5 minutes after that. We were just busting out loud laughing after that, and but the whole match was pretty good though. I give it 3 stars. Then we had Jesse Sorensen come out, cut a promo, and I'm very glad that the guy's gonna be all right and can keep going with his wrestling career. Even though I'm not a huge fan of his wrestling, still very nice to see him being healthy and everything. And very scary injury. And after that we had Zema Ion versus Flip Cassanova, aka Flip Kendrick. This is basically a squash match. It only lasted like 3 minutes, but it was a very fun 3 minutes. So, pretty fast-paced. I like Flip Cassanova. A lot of people don't like him because he's a little botchy at times, but he's entertaining to me. Short match though, so I'm gonna give it 2.25. Probably the worst match in the show just because of the time it got. And then we have 4 matches in a row, which were great. First was Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle in a Bound for Glory series match. Fantastic. These guys work so well together. Just goes back to them working for so long. Maybe not their best match together, but damn sure a very entertaining one. And not very long match, but they very nice. Great counter for counters in this match. A lot of good stuff, and just fantastic from beginning to end, which is a lot of fun. And Samoa Joe really is looking better and better and better, and he's really getting back in the swing of things. And I'm very happy to see that from a guy who's so talented and been underutilized for so long. He actually got the win here and has actually taken the lead in the Bound for Glory series. So I'm expecting that him and James Storm might have a match next month, which would be pretty cool. But 4 stars, very very good match. Then we had the last man standing match between AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels. I said before that the storyline between these two guys is complete garbage and just typical TNA shitty storylines, but the matches have been phenomenal from beginning to end. So this match was no exception. This was great. Started out with like a nice brawl going on. Picked up more and more as time went on. Daniels playing to the crowd on the outside was pretty funny, and I really enjoyed watching that. He's a very very good heel. And then, but when they went on the stage, it really picked up a notch. Like, they really sold every move, like, to death, and, like, you know, like, it was really painful, which makes sense because they're on a fucking steel stage. There was one part where AJ Styles, like, left him on, like, a guardrail on there and, like, did the moonsault into the reverse DDT, which was really cool. Kaz interfered and, like, pushed AJ off the stage, and then, like, you know, they tried to put him through a table, and, like, AJ took out Kazarian and then did a Styles Clash off the stage through a table. Holy shit, was that crazy. Like, we were just like, oh my, like, I was like literally saying like, oh, please don't, and like, just really, really sick spot, really great way to end the match. 4 stars, you know, just another great match, and these guys' long-term rivalry, which they've had for years and years. And, you know, me and my friends were wondering, like, are they ever going to give Chris Daniels a feud by himself without AJ, just to show, you know, that he can actually work with people besides AJ. But even so, I still enjoy watching these two guys work, no matter how many times I see it 1,000 times. It's still always fresh and entertaining in some way. So, then we had the Ultimate X match for the X Division title between Mason Andrew, Zema Ion, Kenny King, and Sonjay Dutt. It started out very, very good, you know, as typical X Division match, fast-paced action. They did like a triple drop kick to Zema Ion, which was pretty cool. At one point, Sonjay Dutt did the standing shooting star press to Kenny King, and like he landed like on his elbow first. They showed a replay, and like it's just like, oh man, that looked bad. And he got taken out of the match for a minute, for a little while. They're saying that it might have been a dislocated elbow or shoulder. Samoa Joe posted on Twitter that he saw Kenny King pop his shoulder back into place, so hopefully he's all right. He did come back at the very last end of the match, but the match for the most part was pretty decent. You know, had his typical high spots and pretty good ones too. And all 3 guys that were left in the match were working at a very good pace. Then like the finish comes, Sonjay Dutt comes running out, starts climbing the cage. Scorpios or Andrews and King follow. They did like a double move to each other, and I got taken out of the match. Zema Ion's up there with Sonjay Dutt at the very top, which is very scary. I really don't like when they go up there just because you're so worried that they're going to actually like really hurt themselves. Sprays Dutt in the face, Dutt falls off, and Zema Ion wins. I don't like the idea of Zema Ion winning just because I don't like him that much. Nothing against the guy's wrestling work, he just doesn't do it for me. He's just not that entertaining in my opinion. But he looked a lot better in this series, like the 2 matches he was in, so I don't mind too much. And it makes sense because he is the only guy that's actually signed a contract right now. So, and also I didn't like the finish, but and it was really short, like only like maybe how long was it? Like maybe like 10 minutes. Not even that. I don't think. Really short, really short, and that's a shame for a match with this much talent that they have to cut it so short. But still 3 stars, still good, and just, you know, really could have been a lot better though. But I'm just glad that Sunday's gonna be okay, hopefully. Then we had the main event, the TNA World Title match between Bobby Roode and Austin Aries. And going into this match, I said to myself that like if they do not give Austin Aries the belt, they've wasted the storyline because they booked it so basically if Aries loses, the whole exhibition looks like a joke. You know, they had it built up that like, you know, just so much build up that Austin Aries had to win, and well, he did. And I marked out big time. I've never marked out this big for TNA ever. I honestly just loved this match. From beginning to end, the story just worked so well. They had a great technical back and forth at times. Roode had control, but he didn't have heat for long, and Austin Aries made a nice comeback, and then it was interrupted. Roode tried to cheat at the end, and then it backfired. It didn't work, and he tried, you know, everything worked. And the falls count at the end, I bought into all of them. And, you know, the ending with Austin Aries hitting the brainbuster and the count, I just lost it. I literally freaked out, and I started, you know, just TNA markout moment of the year for me. This was great. Love this match. TNA match of the year. Definitely going to be on I think it's probably going to be on my top 10 list this year, but love this match. 4.5 out of 5. I fucking love this match. It was really, really great. It's worth this whole pay-per-view is worth checking out. Go see this pay-per-view. I watch this. This is the first TNA pay-per-view I haven't watched on a stream. Okay, I went over to a friend's house and watched this pay-per-view. This is like the first TNA pay-per-view I haven't streamed in years. I don't remember the last time I didn't watch a TNA pay-per-view on my laptop. So go see this watch this show, order it, do whatever. I might even buy the DVD. I don't have a TNA DVD, but I will buy this show. Loved it. Loved everything about this night. 9 out of 10. TNA show of the year. Definitely worth your money. TNA, you're doing great. I have nothing to complain about. There are little things, but even those still are good. You know, like the AJ Styles and Daniels feud, I don't like it, but the matches are good, so I really have no complaints. And it feels weird saying that about TNA after 2 years of garbage, that you guys finally got your act together. Maybe Rusev was really the thing that's holding you back, but thank you, TNA, for a wonderful night, and congratulations to Austin Aries. I am so happy he won, very deserving, and I hope to God he holds it till Bound for Glory. I don't want to see James Storm versus Bobby Roode, and I want to see Austin Aries versus Samoa Joe for the world title. That's what I want to see. But that's it for now, guys. Take care. Bye.